Chicago Sky, y'all stink, bro. Y'all, look, there's trash and then there's trash. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, the Chicago Sky got destroyed by the stud buds. Everybody watches the stud buds. Shout out to Courtney Williams and Tisha Heiderman, man. Listen, stud buds stood on business today. Nafisa Collier stood on business today. They destroyed the Chicago Sky.
The Chicago Sky didn't just lose, they evaporated. It was less of a basketball game and more of a live tutorial on how not to run an offense. The stud buds came in, clocked in, and turned the court into a group therapy session for the Sky. Nafisa Collier? She didn't just play, she bullied the scoreboard. Chicago looked like they were allergic to winning.
He's had 9 turnovers. Yo, listen, y'all gotta stop with this point forward foolishness, man. Let's take a look, man. Hold on, man. Y'all be wildin', son. Bruh, come on, man. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop, yo. Y'all gotta stop.
Angel Reese, bless her heart, decided to host a turnover giveaway night. 9 turnovers. That's not basketball. That's philanthropy. She was handing out possessions like it was a charity drive. You want the ball? Take it. You look like you deserve a layup. The only thing missing was a donation link.
The entire WNBA and Angel Reese in garbage time. We saw it. Angel Reese last year against the Fever with like 2 minutes to go. She needed to I think it was like 6 points and 3 rebounds, and she went and caught like 2 rebounds and then immediately goes at Victoria Saxton 3 times.
The Sky's offense looked like improv comedy gone wrong. Every possession felt like they were making it up as they went along, and not in a fun way. If chaos had a playbook, Chicago ran every single page. The stud buds didn't even need to defend. They just waited for the Sky to self-destruct.
After this opponent gets close to her during a box out, grabs her by her hips, and hip tosses her, throwing her to the ground. She stands up, she walks over to this opponent, bends over, screams in her face, and flips her the double bird. That's the WNBA gold. We're gonna get into it. And the laughter, oh, Angel. Oh, my angel, you're my darling, angel. You've been playing well, Angel. I give it to you. You've been playing well. But every now and then, those stinkers, oh man.
Angel was 1 turnover away from a historic triple-double. Points, rebounds, and mistakes. That's not a record you brag about. That's something you try to delete from the game logs. It's like she discovered a new stat category called Team Sabotage Efficiency. Watching her run the offense is like watching someone trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. She spins, she fumbles, she guesses, and somehow ends up making it worse every single time. When she sets a screen, even the paint starts begging for mercy.
Like, there's absolutely no foul in that. She gets a good whistle, jumps up, and then goes at somebody on the other team. Who's she go at? She goes at Diamond Miller, her former Maryland teammate. And like, Angel's 1 tack off a suspension as well. And is like, anytime anyone gets into it with her, she's straight in their face. And I'm like, I don't mind that, but you just gotta be smart. To be fair, the Sky sucks, so you might as well just go and take your I'll say it.
The coaching staff has officially given up. They've started calling her a facilitator, which is PR code for please stop shooting. She's not facilitating offense. She's facilitating confusion. Every time she touches the ball, defenders start smiling like it's Christmas morning. And yet, the meltdowns continue. After 1 bad play, she's yelling, flailing, and throwing invisible punches at the air. It's passion, sure, but passion without production is just noise. You can't flex your way out of a turnover.
Thought she was turning her season around. Just when I thought Angel Reese was graduating from pretend basketball player to make-believe basketball player, the level where it's almost believable that Angel Reese is a basketball player. Just when I thought Angel Reese would pull through in the clutch and do America a favor. With a win last night against the Minnesota Lynx, Angel Reese would have become the most popular player in the WNBA dump. Well, Casey, that's simply not possible. Caitlin Clark will always be the most popular player in the WNBA.
The locker room energy tense. You can practically hear the awkward silence between possessions. Teammates look at her like, are we really running the play through her again? The answer somehow keeps being yes, because the PR machine refuses to admit what the fans already know.
Why people are defending this, let's get into it. Nneka Ogwumike, she gets up, proceeds to get boxed out, unable to move her opponent out of the way. Nneka Ogwumike retaliates, grabs her by the hips, throws her to the floor, stands over her, screams on her, flips her the double bird. Quinterly, Dallas Wings' teammate, being a good teammate, gets in the middle of the two, pushes Nneka out of the way like a good teammate should. Instead of saying, Nneka, come here, let me get you a hug. No, get up off my teammate, girl. Get up off my teammate. Nneka Ogwumike can't let it go.
The problem isn't effort, it's execution. She hustles hard, but she hustles wrong. Every rebound feels accidental. Every shot feels forced. She's racking up numbers, but none of them matter when half your highlights end with the other team scoring.
Telling you, with a win last night, Angel Reese would have surpassed the Rue from Waterloo in popularity. Now, I am not saying that her dozens of aliases would have passed Caitlin Clark, but Angel Reese herself, she definitely would have. Going into the game last night, Cheryl Reed, the head coach of the Minnesota Lynx, she told the doofus duo who refer to themselves as stud buds, she told them, if they lost this game to the Chicago Bravado, they would no longer be allowed to stream on Twitch.
Watching her in transition is pure comedy. She moves like someone running through wet cement. Feet heavy, eyes lost, dribble wandering off on vacation. By the time she crosses half court, the other team's already celebrating. And yet, somehow, she keeps getting minutes. Why? Because the narrative needs her. The highlight reels cut right before the turnovers. The post-game captions read like fanfiction. Dominant night from Angel Reese. Yeah, dominant. If you only watch the box score and not the disaster reel. Her double-doubles are optical illusions. Stats that look impressive until you realize half the rebounds came off her own missed shots. That's not hustle, that's recycling. If breaking and rebounding yourself counted as teamwork, she'd be MVP.
Lads, Angel Reese is currently about to be suspended. She has 7 technical fouls on the season. And if this was last season, in a 44-game season, she would have already been suspended. She would have already been suspended. And it is genuinely one of the funny things about this is that her fans are arguing that none of the techs are warranted. They are all warranted.
And let's not ignore the attitude. Down by 18, she hits a layup and starts taunting. It's like watching someone celebrate getting Wi-Fi back after the power goes out. Technically a win, but contextually tragic. Swagger's supposed to enhance skill, not distract from the lack of it. Opposing teams know the secret now. Let her have the ball. They want her to touch it. Coaches literally say, let her cook, knowing full well the meal's gonna be burnt. The defense barely moves. They just wait for the mistake that's inevitably coming. And that's the tragedy here. Angel Reese has the platform, the spotlight, the attention, but not the production. The hype machine keeps spinning while the game tape keeps exposing, because behind the double-double queen narrative lies a brutal truth. Numbers don't lie, but they sure can exaggerate. She's not the engine, she's the emergency brake, and Chicago Sky just found out the hard way.